I love all seasons, each in its own turn. But there is something incredibly special and unique about winter in New England. The challenges, the serenity, the beauty. I hope you'll enjoy these words as much as I do. Our Frozen Word celebration of winter begins with Lorraine Lee's lyrics for her recipe for hot cider. Swirling snowflakes, winter wind, welcome wild November in. Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, clove, simmer in the cider on the old wood stove. And whether we are turning into the darkness of the winter solstice, or on the other side celebrating the daily promise of more light, author and theologian Dr. Rebecca Ann Parker's words are cause for reflection and celebration. Winter solstice. Perhaps, for a moment, the typewriters will stop clicking, the wheels stop rolling, the computers desist from computing, and a hush will fall over the city. For an instant in the stillness, the chiming of the celestial spheres will be heard as Earth hangs poised in the crystalline darkness, and then, gracefully, tilts. Let there be a season when holiness is heard and the splendor of living is revealed. Stunned to stillness by beauty, we remember who we are and why we are here. Let this be the time we wake to life, like spring wakes in the moment of winter solstice. Each season has its unique smells, sights, and sounds. On a recent early morning drive, I was stunned by the beauty of the sun rising through pale pink mist over snow-covered hills. I pulled over and watched. This stanza came to mind, as it often does when I am struck by something beautiful. In The Way to Start a Day, Bird Baylor writes about the many ways people celebrate and honor the start of the day to set the right tone in their lives. Some people say there is a new sun every day, that it begins its life at dawn and lives for one day only. They say you have to welcome it. You have to make the sun happy. You have to make a good day for it. You have to make a good world for it, to live its one-day life in. Throughout the year, moments of extreme natural beauty bring her words to mind. For me, this happens most in winter. One of the things I appreciate about the season is the quiet. Like Florence Page Jack, I love the silence of the winter woods. I can hear myself think. In her book, Snowshoe Country, she writes, I love the deep silence of the midwinter woods. It is a stillness you can rest your whole weight against. Not the light stillness of summer, constantly broken by the sound of leaves, birdsong, the scurry of little beasts, and the hum of insects. The stillness is so profound, you are sure it will hold and last. Henry David Thoreau wrote about silence and soundscapes. The sight and sounds of flowing water connect with me most during the season of cold. Thoreau wrote in his journal in 1851, I hear the sound of Haywood's brook, inexpressibly refreshing to my senses. It seems to flow through my very bones. I hear it with insatiable thirst. It affects my circulation. What is it I hear but the pure waterfalls within me, in the circulation of my blood, the streams that fall into my heart? The sound of this gurgling water, running thus by night as by day, fills all my buckets, turns all the machinery of my nature. Thus I am washed, thus I drink, and quench my thirst. One of my favorite winter activities is to follow animal tracks. I backtrack and follow where they came from. What might I discover? A different adventure awaits each day, a treasure hunt in the snow. Author and tracker Tom Brown Jr. wrote, "The first track is the end of a string. At the far end, a being is moving, a mystery, dropping a hint about itself every so many feet, telling you more about itself until you can almost see it. The mystery reveals itself slowly, track by track, giving its genealogy early to coax you on. Further on, it will tell you the intimate details of its life and work, until you know the maker of the track, like a lifelong friend. Some of nature's most exquisite handiwork is on a miniature scale. As anyone knows who has applied a magnifying glass to a snowflake. I can't agree more with Rachel Carson, author, scientist, and an inspiration for the environmental movement. In closing, I invite you to celebrate winter, however you choose, and to foster your ideals to build a better world. Vesta Kelly writes, "Snowflakes are one of nature's most fragile things, but look what they can do when they stick together." Thank you for joining us. Please share your favorite winter quotes as we continue to celebrate the season.